In this next video in our series on ACL reconstruction, we're going to be talking about how we use force plates to really see how you're loading your limbs, not only for force attenuation, injury prevention, but also force production, athletic performance. One of the most important aspects of ACL reconstruction is early activation of your quad. And one of the things that you see in a significant portion of ACL reconstructed athletes is that when they squat, they shift their weight away from their affected side. Now, a lot of times that's not caught in physical therapy, and if the athlete continues on with that, there can be a quad deficit that can last a very long time. Because every time you sit down to the commode, you sit down to a bed or a car or whatever, you're constantly shifting your weight away from that side. And that means you have reps and reps and thousands of reps where you're not getting that quad activation. So one of the things that we do very early in the process is we correct what we call a lateral shift. We don't want you shifting away from that side. We want you to balance your weight between your right side and your left side. Now, some of that can add to fear. Some of it can be as a result of fear. But once you start correcting that lateral shift, it makes a huge difference. So one of the ways that we do that is with strength by numbers force plates. This provides us some real-time information on how the athlete's weight bearing is between their right side and their left side, and most importantly, during squatting motion. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Caleb come on up here. We have several different motions that we're gonna do with him today. It's going to give us some numbers on what his weight bearing distribution is on his right side versus his left side. So what this allows us to do is to see how his force distribution is during a squatting motion. So I'm gonna have him go down into a squat and then come right back up. Now, what we're looking for is it's giving him some visual feedback on what that force distribution is between his right side and his left side. So we're gonna move to the next one, which is a squat pause. He's gonna get down into the squat motion, and then he's gonna sit there for 5 seconds, and then what he's gonna do is he's gonna push himself back up. So one of the things that we've seen is that when athletes are doing this is that even though we have essentially corrected their lateral shift, what happens is that when they're pushing up, they will tend to push up with one foot more than the other. So this again gives us a really good visual feedback to the athlete real time so that they can actually make those corrections as they're going through the motion. It allows us to see what that weight distribution is from right to left, and what that reaction force is as he's driving up, is he driving up equally? And what this is showing on both of these is that through the motion, as well as when he's pushing up, the majority of his force is over towards his left side. Now, normal is about 8%, so that's not too bad. But what you'll see is that some athletes, right after an ACL reconstruction, this may be 30 to 40% over to this side, which means that we have to do something to start correcting that. Because if that weight distribution continues like that, their quad will never be the same size as their opposite side, because that's the motion that they do every single time that they squat.